Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Timberborn. Please do give us a like and subscribe before we dive in, and let's get going. So, last episode we got our Earth Repopulator finished. We are currently refilling it to send it off again. We currently have a well-being... Oh, it was briefly 65 I think, but it's dropped down to 63 again, but that's fine. We do have a bunch of leisure activities sort of scattered around for them. I was wondering if it was the placement, which means because they're not using some of them particularly. Let's have a look. So we've still got low figures for campfires. The wind tunnel and the exercise plaza have increased slightly since putting in some more ones. Motivatorium's pretty good going at the moment. Yeah. I don't really know. As I say, we do have plenty of them sort of scattered about the place, but I don't know. Anyway, we've got rid of most of our engines over here, clearing out a little bit of space in this area. I do want to get rid of these ones as well. Oh, I didn't mean to select that bot. Yeah, because we do need to connect this up. I'm just going to have to rip out these engines and build across here, aren't I? That's just what I'm going to have to do. What am I going to be cutting off there? Just the statue and these charges. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright, we can do that. That's alright. Over here. Oh, there we go. I have just finished putting in the levies there, so we can immediately set this double set of dynamite off. We'll wait until that bot's out of the way. There we go. So now the water should flow through our new channel and incidentally restart those wheels. We might get some flooding up the other end because that was blocked off, but we might be alright. But that should come all the way down here and dump into this section here. Which realistically means we can just close these sluices. Yeah, because all of our fresh water will just be being dumped back into this lagoon anyway. Ooh, yeah. All right, well, we'll wait for that to flow through and settle down. That'll be fine. Over here... I've set up for the next power wheel on this side of what was the blockage there. We can fit another one in the middle here. Just thinking how we're going to do this to get it connected up to the power. Okay, we need to... figure out where it goes. So, 1, 2, there. And that should be 4 spaces there. That's fine. I don't need these. These are just for my ability to see what I'm doing. So that is where it will connect up. That's going to be for the lift. And then we want that to connect up there. Okay. Right, we'll get that built first. So this section here, we're going to have the same as that. We're going to have an upward power shaft and then a downward power shaft to bring it onto the main flow. This one here... Oops, I'm dragging the camera all over the place. We will put a cross intersection on, because that's going to come down and connect up down here to connect these wheels up to the main grid. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, and then we just need a corner. Are we going to be able to build? We should be able to build there, right? Yeah, we can build there, in theory. And then we just need a turn shaft on there. Yes, we can reach that. Excellent stuff. Okay, good. Right, that's that. Next thing to do. We've got some explosives to set off over here. So, let's get that done. Let's start somewhere in the middle. Lovely stuff. Right, now, we need to bring some stairs down, don't we? So we'll stick a platform in the corner and then bring some stairs down like that. And we're going to carry on with the detonations. So that should be fine. Yeah, still going to have to come down one at a time because we've got a jagged edge. Okay, that's fine. That will happen. How are we doing for explosives? We have 350 in stock. We should be all right. Okay. What is next? Well, I mean, it's just getting this out of the way, really, isn't it? And then putting in all of our power wheels and things down here. So, that is now done. Let's get an upwards power shaft in there. And a downwards power shaft on there. We can get rid of that platform and that platform. There we go. And we can start putting in the power wheels along here. Yeah, okay. I'll get that done. And then we'll lay in the explosives for our reservoir. Okay, I've played through on to day 8. As you can see, I have closed these sluices off completely now, and we're sending all of that water through here. And as you can see, we are getting a little bit of flooding, but that's mostly because I had to replace the sluices and platforms with levees and sluices in order to actually make sure that that flows properly. Not sure it's working entirely as we wanted it to, but we'll give it a little while to sort of settle down into its flow properly, and maybe that will work. We'll see. It's not looking hopeful. We may need to do some additional work, maybe pop some dams in there so that any excess can escape through there as well. Yeah. Maybe floodgates are the way to go rather than sluices, because we can open those all the way up. We might have to think about that. And we're going to have to think about it quite quickly, because we're going to have a drought or bad tide. And if we get a bad tide while this is happening, that's going to be an issue. Yes, okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of that. And replace with double floodgates. And we'll set those to open for the moment. And we'll do the same here. And replace those with double floodgates as well. Hang on. There. We can get across to that, but it's going to be problematic. Right. Do I want to bother putting platforms in? No. No, I don't think so. Right. I will, however, prioritise these. And then I just need to remember to come and drop them during the bad time. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. There's probably no issue. In addition, though, I have laid in some explosives down here to open this section up a little bit. So we'll set these off. There we go. It's just giving us a little bit more storage space down there and a little bit more space for the water to flow into. Meanwhile, up here our explosives are going in. We're maybe a little more than halfway done with that, so that's not too bad. We've still got over 250 explosives in stock, so that shouldn't be an issue. Oh no, we've got a flooded building, really? I can't imagine how that could have happened. Over here, I have, if I get rid of the water for a second, laid in some more explosives so we can finally deepen this section here. And do you know what I'm also going to do? I'm going to straighten it off a little bit there. Right, let's set these off then. Lovely stuff. Right. There we go. That should increase our water storage in this section a little bit more as well, and hopefully keep this stuff hydrated a bit more during droughts. Okay. How else are we doing? Everything seems to be going okay. Our population has dropped a little bit. We've only got 21 spare beavers. So I have turned on some of these breeding pods just to push that back up again. We got down to about 11 before I noticed. It's fine. It's fine. Bot-wise, we're doing absolutely fine. I've turned off this additional bot assembler over here. How are we doing now? Okay, we're up to nearly 30 limbs. Good. I can swap you now onto chassis again. Right. Well, that's what's happening. Oh, it looks like our flooding has resolved itself somewhat there. That's good. That's okay. Yeah, looks like those floodgates were definitely what we needed. Maybe 2 high sluices are going to be an option, hopefully, at some point. Who knows? Right. Power-wise, we've more than doubled what these wheels were producing before. So, we filled our batteries nearly. It's rocketing up. Excellent stuff. Right. I'll spin on for a couple more days. We'll see how these explosives go in up here. I'll carry on laying in the water wheels. As you can see, I've filled this section in. We are currently producing 5,800 horsepower. 900. 6,000. Oh, it's increasing. Yeah. Just off of those 5 wheels there. Excellent stuff. We'll probably get another 5 in along here, so I'll get those set in. Okay, that's the start of day 12. Still no drought or bad tide warning. It looks as though our flooding problem has resolved itself. In theory. We have... Oops. Another 5 water wheels in this section, so we are producing a total of 13,225 horsepower off of this little additional run. And all we need to do now is connect up this little section. And that will be it connected to the grid. Excellent stuff. Right, over here, how are we doing? Right, we've just got the last of those explosives in, so we can take out the ladder and the platform, the stairs and the platform here. And we can fill in that little gap with some more explosives. There we go. That should only take a moment to complete. We've already got 1 coming in. Oh, they've just filled up the storage. So yeah, we're good there. So that'll only take a moment. Our Earth Repopulator is waiting for the last 57 treated planks. We do have them in stock. I don't think I'm going to send that off as soon as it's filled. I'm going to give them a chance to build up a bit more of a stock of the treated planks. We are using, or we would be using them over here if we weren't entirely full of scrap metal and metal blocks and things like that. Yeah, that's basically where we are. That's going well. I'm assuming that our flooding has sorted itself out. It seems to have. Whether it will do when we get a bad tide and that switches over from fresh water to bad water, and we have to swap over these, I don't know. I was thinking maybe of detonating that little strip there and putting in another floodgate so we have additional sort of drainage when the bad tide comes through. But I don't know if it's going to be necessary. We'll have to see. We'll just have to see. Hopefully there won't be as bad a spillage because we are running this full flow already. So it should, in theory, just switch over. Who knows? Okay, those explosives are laid in. Let's get this lot set off then. There we go. Right. Okay, I think we can get away with tier 2 explosives on this section then. Let's get some steps down. There we go. Right. We'll bring our paths out again. Oops, that was a bit far. Never mind. That will do. Okay, so yeah, what do we need to bring down? Just this additional section here. So we'll lay in tier 1 explosives there, and then tier 2 everywhere else. Okay, there we go. That's all laid in. That should take a little while. I'll come back probably at the start of the drought or bad tide, depending on how long it takes. I think that's really the next big project, isn't it? I think I'll give it a few days to let our resources build back up again. Although, to be fair, we're actually doing okay for most resources. But yeah, I'll let that sort of balance out a little bit. Build up a stock of, obviously, the treated planks once that's filled up. And then I'll be back. Okay, so it's sort of midday on day 15. We've got the bad tide coming in the morning, and what I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side, is I am going to switch this over halfway on that side and halfway on that side, just to prevent any, or hopefully to prevent any sort of sudden backwashes that are going to cause flooding up here when the bad tide actually arrives. And then maybe a few hours before dawn, I'll switch them over, close up this one, and just allow all of the water to flow out this side. That's my plan anyway. Over here, as you can see, we've started laying in the explosives. They're taking their sweet time over it this time. We have plenty in stock, well over 400 in stock. How are we doing for extract? We have nearly 1,000 extract in stock, so that shouldn't be a problem either. Although, I am just thinking we don't actually have a huge amount of extract stored over here. No, we've only got 2 small tanks. Right, let's get ourselves a medium tank in there to store extract. We'll obtain and we will prioritize. There we go. Where are we? Over here in our repopulator, we have everything we need to launch, but we're not going to launch just yet. I think I'm going to wait until after the bad tide to launch that, and give us, maybe during the bad tide, give us a boost to our mood in the middle of bad tide if we need it. But I'd like to give them a chance to sort of build up this stock of treated planks again. I might even put in some more treated plank storage, you know. Yeah, why not? That's not a terrible idea. So we can pop that in there, and we just need a single platform to join it up. There we go. And you're going to be storing, where are you? Treated planks. Excellent stuff. Right. That's that. I will spin on until the bad... Oh, look, we've got some flooding. Look at that. Yeah, probably a good idea for me to have swapped that over, wasn't it? Let's open that completely. And let's close that completely. Let's just set that up before we have to worry about it. And hopefully that flooding will calm down by the morning. If not, we can always open this floodgate as well to release some of the bad water. Yeah. Alright, I'll come back in the morning. Okay, there we are. The bad tide started. It's going to be 7 days. Our flooding here appears to have settled down for the moment. We can but hope that there isn't going to be a massive change in the flow rate when the bad tide arrives. Seems to be okay. Yeah, seems to be alright there. I think I've closed everything up. You're definitely closed. You're definitely closed. You're definitely closed. And you're definitely closed. Okay, yeah. I will shut that up as well to separate the two water sources. I will go around and I will pause all of our deep water pumps so that we're not draining too much out. We'll pause you. We will pause. Let's pause 7 days. Let's pause 2 of you. We should be okay there. And we'll pause all 3 of these. There we go. We should have plenty of water in storage and being pumped with the few remaining deep water pumps that we have. So that should be fine. That has switched over properly. We don't appear to have any flooding issues. The bad water hasn't actually made its way all the way through yet. But we're not far off. Okay, that seems to have worked. Yeah, that's very full. Is it usually that full? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. In other news, it's difficult to see, but I am extending our power tower so we can get another couple of strips of batteries in. We can set the ones on this side in straight away because we've already got the holes dug, as it were. But we're going to need to come out with dynamite and obviously open up this section as well. I've rather messed that up, haven't I? Oh, no, we can deal with this. I was just saying, I've arranged it in such a way that they can't actually access this section here. But they can access this section here, so they should be able to lay in explosives at least on one side. And then we can just put some steps in and come around and do the rest. That's fine. So I think we need to come in from here. Yeah, just here. So let's lay in our first set of explosives just there so we know where the end is. And this side is just here, I think. Hang on a second. We've missed a bit again. Good lord. Okay, that's fine. Can we reach that? Yes, we can. Right, we'll need to bring this section down as well, and then that means that is in the wrong place. But it's fine, we'll just put another one in that side. There. How did I miss that? I thought I'd checked them all. Oh well. Right, we'll get this demolished and then brought down to the right level. And that will add a tiny bit more power to our last battery there. Another 6,000 horsepower hours, which is not to be sniffed at. Right. That's what's happening there. I guess I'll spin on a little bit more. Do I want to put in some more? I kind of want to put in some more leisure stuff. What have we got over here? We've got a campfire, we've got a detailer, we've got a mud bath, we've got a exercise plaza. Tell you what, let's get ourselves a back scratcher as well. And then, what shall we do? I mean, we could do another wind tunnel, couldn't we? I just need to drop the power down from there, which we have a junction for. Yeah, let's stick ourselves a wind tunnel in there, and we will get ourselves an upward power shaft pointing that way, and a downward power shaft pointing that way. And that should give us another wind tunnel over here. That's good. Right, I'm happy with that. I'll spin on. Halfway through day 20. We've got 2.5 days left of the bad tide, so we're just over halfway through. Our power tower is coming along quite nicely. That's going in pretty quickly, so that's nice. I've laid in the first stretch of explosives, but obviously that won't be built until the rest of this is complete. We haven't had any flooding issues, which is nice. This seems to be running okay, without any problems. So I think switching that over early is probably a very good idea. And sort of managing the flow a little bit better. Maybe opening this side first and letting it sort of settle, then closing up that side. Yeah, we can ease it in a little bit more. That's fine. Our explosives are going in okay over here. We've just got the last little section to go. So that's fine. That'll bring us down to this level. And then we'll just sort of keep going down. And then we need to think about building up the levee walls around it, which is obviously going to take a lot of resources and a fair bit of time. Then we need to figure out our step up for our water pumps so that we can actually fill the thing. Yeah. Where are we? Over here. We've got our wind tunnel in, and it is being used a little bit, so that's good. Still at around 54 well-being for the moment. I've also added some storage over here for food. And we've got some water and some coffee as well over here. So this is just a sort of little leisure area for them. It's got most things. What have we got? We've got a statue. We've got bushes. Let's get ourselves a beaver bust in there. And then let's see where the front of the clock is. It's there. We'll stick another clock in there. Over here... Oh, we are done. I put in a little temporary set of platforms here so we could reach the top of these buildings. And I've popped in a couple of lampposts and a work bell. Just for a bit more decoration. And then behind them, I think... I mean, we've got most of everything around here already. So they're all covered by bushes. They're all covered by busts. They're all covered by lanterns. They're all covered by statues, I think. Yeah. Alright, what else do we have? Braziers? Maybe? I could put another roof on, but they've already got roof aesthetic going on. Fences? No, not really. I guess... Let's just stick some bushes up there. That's fine. We'll have some rooftop bushes. That'll work. Okay. That's all that's going on. Obviously, we... Thank you, autosave. Obviously, we are still sitting on our Earth Repopulator. Okay, so our well-being's gone up to 61 overnight as they use the leisure activities. That's not bad. All right. So we'll wait until after the bad tide to set our repopulator off again. I guess I'll spin on till the water comes back. There we go. The bad tide is over. So this should continue flowing as is. We'll obviously wait until all of the bad water is cleared out of this system before we switch the floodgates back over here. This should automatically switch back over. This should automatically... There we go, that's automatically switched back over. So that will be filling that up. That's good. Our power tower is doing all right. We're just waiting for these platforms to go in now. And then we can sort of set up the power transfer at the back here. And then put in our first few batteries. Looks like they've started to lay in the explosives down here as well. They obviously had an off moment between building all of this. In fact, I can actually... I was going to say I can get rid of all of these sections in between, but I can't quite yet because we need to lay the explosives in. So we'll leave it for the moment. Over here, we've nearly finished laying in these explosives. We've just got this back corner to do, and then we can take out the steps and set all that off. I turned on the water pumps down here because there was no reason not to. We had plenty of water left in these reservoirs, but we were running a little bit low of water up here. So I thought, better safe than sorry, just turn them back on. We can actually turn these back on as well. And we will open up those floodgates there. So that will start to equalise between there. How are we doing with the bad water? Still bad water? Still bad water. We're nearly there, though. Okay, so I'll set that over. Don't think there's really anything else going on at the moment. Our well-being is at 58, so... yeah, do you know what? Oh, okay, we've got clean water coming out there now, so let's drop those down. And let some of that water start flowing that way. There we go. And we'll bring this up to half height. That should be fine. Right, and I'll go around and open up all the other floodgates that we need to open up to prevent ourselves from, you know, flooding. Day 5. As you can see, our power tower is complete, so we can start putting in some batteries. So we'll stick one there and one there. At the moment, this one isn't going to be at full power because we haven't set off all of these explosives. But we can certainly start the process. That's the first set, and then this one here. There we go. So that's the starting the process of deepening that. We've still got a little way to go, but we can deal with that as and when. Over here, our explosives are laid in. Before we set those off, though, I do want to just have a look at a couple of bits and pieces I've done. I've popped in some showers up here with a fluid dump to keep them obviously working. And I got rid of the little nodule that was up here. So we've got a little bit more space now to put in some more entertainment things, should we wish to. I want to do the same up here. So let's get ourselves set stairs there and just bring the path like so. And then we can get some explosives on there like that. Excellent stuff. Right. I think that's pretty much all I've really done. I've just been sort of playing on letting things build up. We've got 430 odd treated planks in stock. So that's nice. So let's do ourselves a favour and set off the Repopulator once again. I'll need that on until I actually launch it, won't I? Come on, John, think. Right, so let's launch that. I do like it. It's very impressive. And I love the way it just flings beavers off into the great beyond. It's very pleasing. Yeah, love it. Okay, but we will leave the episode there, I think. We're doing all right. Our power channel is complete and is producing a significant amount of power for us. We're making progress with our reservoir here. Obviously, we're going to set these off. And we've extended our power tower. I think we're doing pretty well. So, yeah, please do give us a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed it and you want to see more. Check out the other videos on my channel. Please leave us a comment down below, and thank you very much to everybody that does. And please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe, and bye-bye.